geological formation. Underneath this one stratum, then another one, but they all combine, and we have a unique kind of population that developed as a result. The first stratum of Bosnian population was called the Illyrians. And people who know Shakespeare will recognize that the Illyria actually is the location of some of Shakespeare's play. Shipwreck the Illyrian, remember the line? And the Illyrians were a unique population which was all through the Balkans and even in Central Asia. The Trojans were really a kind of Illyrian people. And they had some unique cultural costumes, habits, and ways of looking at things which were very unique, so unique that they influenced the population, in fact influenced the world. Let me first introduce this out. We'll read a part of the book dealing with the Illyrians in Bosnia. It was a major revolt and war between the Illyrians and the Roman Empire. And that war was considered the greatest war that Rome had since its war with Carthage. And Rome was afraid. The Romans were afraid of being destroyed by the Illyrians. So, introduce yourself.
I'm Brian Armstrong. The Illyrians. The importance of the Illyrian tribes of Bosnia and Herzegovina is confirmed by ancient Roman writers such as Strabo. Some 2,000 years ago, he wrote about the Autoritae, whose centers were in eastern Bosnia, east to the Morava and Len rivers. Quote, "Now the Autoritae were once the largest and best tribe of the Illyrians," end quote. The Autoritae later came upon hard times and were eclipsed by other Illyrian tribes, especially the Daisetates, who lived in central Bosnia. This thickly populated Illyrian region also included smaller tribes, such as the Deretini, Dindari, Devri, and Myzei. The power of the Daisetates was destined to shake the foundations of the Roman Empire itself. In 6 AD, during the reign of Augustus, the first and probably greatest Roman emperor, the Daisetates of central Bosnia, under their leader Bato, rose in revolt against Roman rule. The rebellion spread like wildfire through the Illyrian areas as other tribes joined Bato's forces. Roman historian Suetonius called the ensuing conflict, quote, "the most bitterly fought of all foreign wars since Rome had defeated Carthage," end quote. Cassius Dio, later Roman governor over Illyrian Dalmatia and Pannonia, provided a vivid account of the war. The Illyrians defeated a number of Roman armies, with much of the bitterest fighting raging in the mountains of the Bosnia and Herzegovina region. Italy faced massive food shortages as a consequence of the war, while at the same time an Illyrian invasion of the Roman homeland was greatly feared. Finally, Tiberius, Augustus' adopted son and destined to be the next emperor, was sent to lead the Roman armies in Illyria. He won a few victories, but then was trapped by Bato's forces. The Romans could have been killed, but Bato allowed the surrounding Roman army quarter to withdraw with Tiberius rather than massacring them all. By giving this incredible mercy, he may have allowed the Roman Empire to survive. Suetonius states that Tiberius eventually amassed an army of 15 legions and auxiliaries in Illyria. According to the standards of the time, this was the equivalent to the 1944 D-Day invasion force. After 3 years of arduous and bloody fighting with Batos and other forces, there came an end to the war. Batos fighters had lost much ground, but were not yet completely defeated. He arranged to enter Tiberius' camp under the cover of night. Asking nothing for himself, he pleaded for his people, trying to negotiate their surrender on the best available terms. Tiberius asked him why he had rebelled against Roman rule. In a compelling answer recorded by Cassius Dio, Bato blamed Rome for provoking the rebellion. He said, quote, "We are your flocks, yet you do not send dogs or shepherds to guard us, but wolves," end quote. The bravery and gallantry of the Illyrians deeply impressed the Roman general. In gratitude for the time Bato spared him and his command, Tiberius did likewise and allowed him to spend the rest of his life in comfort as an exile from his Bosnian homeland in Ravenna, Italy. The Illyrians eventually became the staunchest supporters of the Roman Empire, providing it with many emperors, among whom was Diocletian, who retired to the city of Split near Bosnia. Their contribution was critical to the preservation of the empire.
Thank you very much.